Yeah, I can't believe the time. It's nearly 10 to 11 at night. So I finished work last night, drove straight to Rhino's Pass, and I was going to pitch my tent, but I just slept in the car. Got up about 7 o'clock this morning, just hung around, did myself a meal. Was it the meal that I was going to eat the night before, but I was so tired and crashed out. So I had chicken balti this morning, about 9 o'clock this morning, and I drank 1.5 litres of water in tea. It was just tea after tea after tea, so I spent about 3 hours doing that before coming up to here, Grey Friar. But I'm glad I did that because the forecast was for light winds, and I'm not getting light winds. It's hitting the tent door, so I don't think I'm going to be able to light the stove tonight. But yeah, so I've pitched the tent and I've just keeled over. And I don't know what time I pitched, but my lights have been out for a good few hours. So, but I'm here and I'm pitched. So much for the MWIS forecast yet again. Light winds. I'm not saying these are gale force winds, but they're not light winds either. I'm getting some strong gusts now and then, but it's hitting the tent door, and I'm pitched on cracked ground as well. So because I'm between the two cairns, I could have pitched near, is it the Matterhorn stone? I can't remember if it's called that, but it looks like the Matterhorn. And there's some fantastic ground there, and I call that's still Grey Friar for me. It's still the top of this fell. But now I've pitched between the two main cairns. Yeah, I'm about 9 days away from my 2-month break. So I want to say, I'm just like burnt out. It's been a year without a day off, not so much as being late or anything. And oh, I can't wait. And last year when I broke up for my 2 months off, 8 weeks off, straight away as it hit, El Nino happened, which moved the jet stream, and all of the 2 months over here in the west, it was just a low pressure locked in and a windswept washout. Basically, it's been a windswept washout for a full year. But El Nino this time, as I'm going into that 2-month break, it's come to the end of its 1-year cycle. I think it happens every 12 years. Which is strange because the sun is at the height of its 12-year cycle. It's really active, so I'm hoping when I'm off for these 2 months, hopefully I'll get the northern lights when I'm actually out wild camping. So, which would be nice, but it would also be nice for it not to be a windswept washout. For me, it just feels like it's been a year of winter. It's been a year long winter. I'm so glad I bought this because these are heat or eat. You need these cold. I'm not lighting the stove because it's hitting the tent door. I've burnt a hole in one of my solos when it's been like that, so I'm a bit wary of it. But I can eat this cold. So chicken tikka lentils, heater eat. I'm so glad I brought this up. But yeah, let's get it open. Because I am hungry. I haven't eaten since for 12 hours. Oh, it smells gorgeous. That smells nice. to try it. But yeah, that'll do me. I was going to heat this up this time, but no. Hopefully the wind will dry down, because I wouldn't mind a cup of tea. I haven't brought any alcohol up again on this one. Just tea. Right, it's at past 12 and the wind's calmed down. I'm getting the odd gust, but for the most part it's calming down. So I've got a cup of tea brewing now, and then I'm going to have sucky off your beef. Sucky off your beef, so you just put water in, leave it for a few minutes, drain it off, and then just put the sauce in. But I've never had sucky off your beef in my life, so there, you can see. That's my next meal. So some warm food. So it's sort of coming and going in waves, but there is long sort of calm spells. So I'm glad I waited, because if the wind's hitting the door, then for me it's, well, I know it's a fire hazard, because I burnt a big hole in my solo at the Hall of Harkham. But that was a combination of two things. A really strong gust of wind in the front of the door, blown it in. But at the same time, I was using a petrol stove, and it flared up, which is what petrol stoves do. Which is why I don't use them anymore. Not for this type of camping. No thank you. I'm happy with the Soto Windmaster. For this type of camping, it's the best stove I've ever had. By a country mile. I have got another new stove. I've got a couple of new stoves, but I'm going to be using them in a different setting later on in the year. But I'll show that when I come to it. It's 25 to 5. And there's not even a breeze. Now I've got the full front tent open. A nice cup of tea. It's been a teetotal wild camp, this one. I've slept like a baby. So I've got a rag from the off getting in. Oh, I don't know what time did I get set up here? Was it about 5 o'clock? Then I woke up, I can't remember, I was getting on for about 11. So I've basically pitched the tent and I've slept my way through it. So I must have needed it. But it's good because now I'm awake, it's 20 to 5 and I can spend some time outside the tent maybe. And yeah, what is it? I'm 8 days away. 8 days away from 8 weeks off. And then hopefully I can these 8 weeks off. I'm not going to switch it on today, but I want some time behind this expensive camera which never gets switched on. Oh God, just never ever switching it on. Forgotten how to use it. I'm carrying it up and never switching it on. But yeah, so 8 days away from 8 weeks off, 2 months off. I want to spend some time with this. I want my money's worth out of it. I'm never using it. All that weight I'm carrying up and never using. I mean, I could have got out of the tent last night because it did die off and it was beautiful. I could see out to sea. Oh, it was lit up like a Christmas tree. But I was just knackered. Absolutely knackered. Knocky knackered. Right, I'm gonna drink this tea and I'm gonna have. I did bring some polish up, but the pan I was gonna do that in, I've left that down by the car. I did the clean that and no, I'm just gonna have this sausage bake. It's just an easy fix, and then get on my way, my merry way, or sober way, because I'm no alcohol in this one. Right, I'm just going to call this one in. So that's Grey Friar's done and dusted. Basically, I just slept my way through it. I'm tired now, It's been a year since I've had any holidays, any kind of break. I haven't even been late for work. If anything, I've worked extra shifts. And I'm just burnt out. And it feels like it's been like a year of winter. El Nino hit exactly a year ago, as I went into my last 2-month break a year ago, which just was a wipeout over here. It was a 2-month wipeout whilst I was off. Just low visibility, gale force winds. The jet stream moved, and that was it. 10 named storms in January. And I mean, it's wiped me out coming up here. Because I just haven't been getting out. I haven't been going out for walks or anything. I'm really ready for this break. So hopefully I can get a bit done over here. If not, it'll be the east, the west, the campsites. And I will show that this time. Plus some other different types of camping I'm going to be doing. I've got some different shelters and that. But as I've said before, the fells is my priority. I'm doing something that's never been done before, really. But I'll talk more about that once I've done it and explain what I really mean about that. Because it has been done before, but not the way I'm doing it. It'll have been done back in the 80s. It'll have been done by more than one person. It'll have been done more than once by more than one person, and somebody will have done it more than twice. But we're never going to know who they are because they won't have had access to cameras, never mind the internet or social media. They genuinely, they were doing it to prove something to themselves. And that's inspiring, it really is. You know, there's nothing fake about it. You know, they weren't doing it for the camera or whatever. But we're never going to know who they were because they never kept a video diary of it. And for me, unlike if you've walked the Wainwrights, 240 Wainwrights, which I think is a fantastic achievement, by the way. Once you've done that, nobody can take that away from you. Unlike a lot of things in life, like your health and wealth and all the rest of it with litigation. I can't take that away from you. I think a photograph, you see people logging it on the phones now, stuff like that. But wild camping, for me, if you haven't kept a video log of it, as far as I'm concerned, you haven't done it. Or you can't really prove that you've done it, I don't think. You need to have kept a video log of it. So, how many have I done now? I don't know, I haven't counted. I know I'm past 150, so if you've wild camped on over 150 Wainwrights, well, what does that leave? 64? I think I'm closer in than that actually, but I don't know, I haven't counted. I'm not counting. I'm not racing round either, because I know I've said this before. It's not just how you do them. It's not just doing them. It's how you do them. So maybe if you've come up and you've seen nothing, you might as well have been camping in your back garden or something. You know, and I've had plenty of them where I've seen nothing. And they're ones I'll go back to and put them right. And the other thing for me was getting them done solo. Or is getting them done solo. There's nothing wrong with camping with other people. You know, I'm sure I'll be doing that in the future. You know, I know one of my mates was saying we'll have to get out sometime. But I'm going to say, it's like I'm challenging myself now. It was never a challenge at the start, it was just I was doing them despite myself. Yeah, despite myself. So I'll say I can get a bit done anyway. I'm 8 weeks off. But I want to do other types of campsites. I like the moors, the dales. And then there's other types of camping. And I'll show some of that. Some of it. Not all of it. Comments, I'll say that as well. As it's quiet, what time is it? It's 26, there's nobody about. Comments, I do have them disabled. And for people to watch my videos, thank you. You know, I don't want to be talking about this all the time. But yeah, thank you. But the explanation of why them comments are now off is in my channel description, and I stand by every single word that I've put in there, by the way. I stand by every single word. But yeah, I'll talk about that one day, but not now. I will say this. No, the impression, I don't have a Facebook account, Twitter account, Instagram, but the impression I get about Facebook and the groups and all that, and with Twitter and the rest of it, it's just a cesspit of hate. I don't want that anywhere near me. So enough of the negativity. Like I said, I didn't want to keep talking about stuff like that all the time. I'm out here to enjoy myself and have fun. But yeah, I am sorry that the comments are off. But I can't keep apologising about that all the time. You know, I'm doing something that's never been done before. This is a first, what's getting done now. The way I'm doing it, that's for sure. It ain't been done before. This is a one-off. And I want to keep a log of it. A video log. And then when I say I've done something, it's there. You only have to look at the title to understand. You don't have to watch the vid. The title's there. It's been done. Like I'm waffling on, as ever. I'll keep this short and sweet, quick and easy, just like me. I'm calling this one in. It's Grey Friar. Done, dusted. I did sleep through most of it. I am burnt out. I am tired. And I'm 8 days away from 8 weeks off. I cannot wait. Can't wait. Let's see if I can get a bit done, lose the kite. So again, thank you for supporting my channel. It is appreciated. I know with the comments being disabled, it looks, I want to say, aloof. That's the word, isn't it? Aloof. But sometimes you've got to do stuff like that to keep the trolls away, the haters, and just for your own mental health and well-being. Yeah. Right. Grey Friar, done, dusted, onwards. Bye.